Hello guys and welcome back to another patch notes rundown. So today is the August of 2025. I'm doing this a little bit earlier because I do have access to the test server, so I can show you guys a little bit of this. So coming tomorrow, the new event Harvest Time, which is kind of a repeating event. So you're going to be getting some extra hunting permits and bonus bound gold up to 600,000 a day. However, this is across your entire account, so you can just do this with your alts on your main as well, so it doesn't really matter. Just do your Abyssal Purgatories and Critical Conquest and you should be able to be getting your bonus hunting permits over here and your bonus bound gold. And that is it for all the new events we're going to be having this week. It's not really a very packed patch. The next change will be to mine wars. So they have optimized mine wars a little bit, and it is in regards to the acquisition rate of commendations. So mine wars starts at around 12 and then 9 according to your server's time. But at around 3 p.m. you should be getting double commendations for that mine wars session. And also the 12 p.m. one will now be ranked according to gear rating. So if you're not really that geared, you might want to try out the 12 one. I don't really know why they put it like that. They should have just made all of them to be gear rated. So yeah, that's one of the changes. I don't know how I feel about this one. They should have just done this entire change across the board, not just specific times. I know a lot of people are not even around home to play during this 3 p.m. Period. They should have done it to the 9 p.m. period or something, or just the entire mine wars. There's also some new episode quests. I don't really do episode quests, but if you're someone who enjoys the story and does episode, there's a new one for Eve, for Joel, for Carnos, Abel, and yeah, those are the new episodes that you're going to be having to enjoy yourself in if you are someone who enjoys that kind of content. And now we go to a couple of optimizations. It's actually like quality of life, nerfs and buffs and stuff like that. Sometimes it's very juicy, sometimes a little But okay, so the first one is just they have added a new feature where when you're opening multiple packs that you've already opened before, it's going to remember your selections and it's going to automatically open them according to how you had set them before. It will always open all the maximum boxes you have. It's just reducing the amount of clicking you'll have to do. The second change and optimization is they have nerfed the Fallen Sword a little bit, the Hamlet, the new event. It was a little bit too hard. So I don't know how big of a nerf. They just said reduce the intensity of the Hamlet suppression. So I just hope it's a little bit of a nerf, a little bit, so that people can clear it to get their sculptures. The next change here is due to the Asian Battlefield League, and now party captains can also start matchmaking just like squad captains. Just like quality of life. People can now do that themselves without having to be squad captains to do it. The next change is where you can now see how old your server is. So the current server's uptime, this will be next to your profile. So on the top here next to your name, there will be a new exclamation mark here so that you can see how old your server is and how long it has been up. I guess it's something useful, I guess. And for the next change, the auras and adventures bubbles will now be disabled in combat dungeon. This is just to give some more performance to those who are struggling with performance, because the effects have started being a little bit more. So yeah, it's probably a good change. The next change here is for those who are like choosing the adventurers manual to get some XP for it by going into ranked matches and then just leaving them, and it still would count. But yeah, so this is not really going to be the case anymore. You have to finish your match for it to count in your adventurer's manual. And the last change in optimization is they have changed the text in your rankings. So instead of saying season ends in, so instead of it saying season ends in whatever day, it's gonna say rankings will be finalized in whatever day is remaining. It's just some wording changing. At least that's the meaning. And in the last one, we have some bug fixes, only 2 of them, just a really quick one. So fixed an issue where resonance energy would be incorrectly consumed when repeatedly pressing the quick recovery button after taking damage under poor network condition. This has actually affected me a little bit because I do have the Portanto internet. So if you have good ping and stuff, this doesn't really matter to you. But yeah, this kind of happened from time to time. So it's a nice thing that they actually fixed that. The next one is they have fixed an issue where the Queen Coronation Relation tab did not show up among the acquisition methods for the Hex Chest Mark item. So Hex Chest Mark item is the event item that are last week, where you'll be getting some of these marks every time you do your king or queen for your raids. So I hope you guys have been doing your raids every time so that you can be getting these marks. If you don't know what the marks are for, there was an event last week. I didn't cover it because I was a little bit too occupied. So that is this final battle. This is an event that started last week. So every time you do your queen or your king, you're going to be getting these marks here, and then you'll come here and you're going to redeem them, and you're going to be getting yourself some extra sculptures, some fragment boxes, and bound gold and stuff like that. So yeah, make sure you guys are doing your raids, and it is per character, so you can do this with all your alts as well. So make sure you, if you want to gear them up, yep, this is the time to do so. So yeah, thanks guys for watching that really quick patch random, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.